Good morning. It's Monday and I'm Nancy Joy. I hope everyone had a great Thanksgiving. I know I did. Today's quote came from a friend and wonderful channel and light worker named Jonette Crowely, who's also Crowley, I might be saying it wrong, who's also doing the Sedona Gathering over Equinox. That if you do a search on the gathering, you'll go right into it. Great people there, Drumlow and Carl Kalaman, and awesome group of people if you have that space open. But this is the quote of the universe that came through her. She says from the universe, but through Jonette. Don't be afraid to go where you've never gone and do what you've never done, because both are necessary to have what you've never had and be who you've never been. I loved it. I loved it. And here's where I want to go with this morning. So many people constantly ask me why they say affirmations, they do all the spiritual things you've learned to do, they hold love in their heart, they're connected to Source. Why can't they create abundance or make a living doing what is their passion, doing their spiritual work, etc.? Well, they can. They can. It won't look and feel like the matrix that you're in now, and that's what stops people dead. Literally, you're in a matrix, a mindset that says that life has to look this way. You're not safe without, your IRA and your health insurance and your, you've got to pay your bills. And I agree, chop wood, carry water. You've got to pay your bills. But in order to get out of the matrix, which keeps you so confined, you have to be willing to be what you've never been before and do what you've never done before. You have to break out of the box. And then things start to flow. This has worked for me repeatedly. Not that I don't have my challenges and my trials. I certainly do. But every time I break out of the box to be more than I ever thought I could be, I am. The thing is to dare to do. And I think we're coming to that place now. One of my favorite episodes of the old Seinfeld, if any of you watch that, is the one where George has reached his dead end. He's broke. He's lost his job. He's living with his parents. He doesn't date. He's just so down, and they're sitting at their favorite little restaurant. And Jerry says to George says, everything I think to do or do is wrong. Nothing works. And Jerry says, well, that's easy, George. Do everything the opposite of the way you think you should, or the way your mind's telling you to. So George gets up from the table. There's a beautiful woman sitting at the coffee counter, and he gets up and he goes over. He says, hi, I'm George Costanza. I'm unemployed and I live with my mother. I'd love to take you out on a date. And she looks at him and says, oh, an honest man. And they get up, arm in arm, walk out of the restaurant. And then he gets a job with the Yankees, on and on and on. And it's kind of that kind of energy. Here comes the kitty, to do what you've never done and dare to break free. So, all right, we've spent this week being very grateful and thankful for all the things in our life. Now let's be grateful for the emotional field in us that is so frustrated sometimes, so angry, so sick and tired of what's going on in our particular matrix loop, whether it's your job, your friends, your money situation, whatever. And let's move forward to break out of the box. Let's start shattering those matrices and do what we've never done before. It's your challenge for this Monday morning. Start with a small step and move forward. It creates new energy, and every time you break matrix, a frequency fence, every time you do, you expand your consciousness and you create the new reality. So it's a great thought for this Monday morning. Another great thing, a few days we start December 1st. And if you need help breaking through your matrix, I have great news for you, because Ezekiel and I are doing our annual holiday session special. And a lot of people take advantage of these. This time it's a really unique one. Normally a session's $90. Now they're $60 through December. And you can purchase up to 3 of them this month and use them, give them as gifts, or use them for your friends. And I'm excited because it always brings new people, and it's helpful. It helps you It's a good thing. So if you're thinking what to give for a Christmas gift or are ready to take a look at this matrix in your own life, give it a try. In the meantime, have a great week, and we'll see you again next Monday morning. Bye now.